Hello Taurus, welcome to my channel Soul Path Guided Tarot. Today we're going to check in with the general energies that are going to affect you for the next about 6 weeks, maybe 8 weeks for some of you. This is a general read. I'm going to take what flips out. If there's something that resonates, a piece, a part, or some aspect, please like and subscribe. All right, angels, spirits, and guides, what do we have for Taurus, please? First card out is strategy. Number 21. So some of you may really be thinking about how to create something in your life, regardless of what that is. It could be something that has to do with an education that leads to a new career. It could be something that has to do with getting the keys to a new home. It could be relocating to a new place, just kind of following your internal North Star to what feels right. It can be about aligning yourself differently so that you meet the right kind of people, but it's creating a strategy. So what's interesting about this is this can be some of you actually like journaling or doing a lot of mantras or I am affirmations to kind of keep you in that space, meditating, because you really want something to manifest in 2022. You've recognized that 2021, that year, that energy, that was a number 5 year of issues and challenges. This 2022 is a number 6 year about doing things that are in harmony with who we are at the core level, about manifesting things that resonate with us. So you're really moving in a positive direction to bring to you what it is that you want, because you've kind of seen the vision in your head. Yeah, and the bottom of the deck for you is number 29, the world. So this is another example of, you've been through a lot, right? You've gone through the trials and tribulations and you've come out the other side. And now you're going to harness that beautiful Taurus energy, which is, you're very much a doer. You get it done. You're very tenacious. You have that beautiful energy of I can create anything, I can do anything. So you're going to harness that energy. This also reminds me of the World card in tarot, which brings those fixed energies, those fixed zodiac signs, and brings the benefits of all of those. So it's you, Taurus. It's Scorpio with passion. It's Aquarius, that air energy of creating, communicating, doing. It's the water bearer. And then it's Leo, right? What's your inspiration? What's your fire? So bringing all that together with the strategy so you can create something, manifest. 21 is a 3, manifestation, that resonates with your soul. 29 is an 11. That's your soul path number. So very focused, intent energy, beautiful energy, moving towards what it is that you want. And again, it can be career, it can be family, it can be a new home, it can be a new car, it can be anything. Yeah, you're definitely connected. You're definitely being guided. You're definitely doing a lot of the work to make sure that what you're doing is resonating with you. You've learned a lot from the past. You've really grown and up-leveled. Many of you that are in your 20s, you have grown so much that your maturity level in the way in which you look at life and how you approach life is far beyond people so much older than you. And you really have a sense of, I'm not going to get caught up in the nonsense and the negativity and the nastiness, in the gossip. You're just going forward with your plan. You're going to stay focused on you, and you're going to stay real high vibe. So that's beautiful energy for you, Taurus. And the bottom of the deck on this deck for you is a powerful move. Yeah, you're making the right moves to put you where you want to be, to create the environment you want to be in. And this again is like, the World card, or even like the Wheel of Fortune, where you're making the moves, and the moves are putting you in a different state of energy where you're like, I see my opportunity. I see where I can step forward and create something that's going to be right for me and that's going to resonate with me. And here we have a lot of purple for you. So you're getting the intuitive hits. You're listening to your intuition. You're really kind of quieting out the ancillary noise and telling your mind to take a rest and listening to your heart and your soul. So that's really beautiful. You've done a lot of work, which is not easy. That goes for all Tauruses. So just really positive progression, moving in the right direction with a very specific outcome in place. All right, so let's see what Yeah, King of Swords. So this can be you embracing this energy. This is air energy with just a real confident knowing, like this is what I'm going to do. It can be you having a breakthrough, which makes sense with the seeing beyond and coming up with your strategy. You've learned from what you've gone through, and you kind of have a real clear picture of where you want to go and how you want to get there. And you're not so worried about all the little specifics, which kind of slows the process. You're staying in like big picture mode, which is what the King of Swords does, right? Doesn't get mired down in the details and the nonsense, really stays focused on the big picture. You might be partnering with somebody who's a bit older. You might be a little older, partnering with someone younger. You might be working with someone who has more experience than you and learning a new trade, but new communication to keep you on this path. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. So you've been in a situation where some of you have been burned. Some of you have had some negative experiences. We all have, especially in the last couple of years. So it's almost like you were kind of closed off with this Four of Pentacles. Kind of like, I have all this around me, but I don't know. I can't trust. I'm not sure. There's been so much chaos and so much hectic energy, and I don't feel confident that I can be safe and secure, that I'm going to have, the relationship or the home or the opportunity to have a career that's going to support me. So I'm going to kind of stay tied up in this tight little ball, and I'm not going to make any drastic moves. I'm just going to sit and wait. And that's kind of a stuck energy, and you're moving out of that because you've got the Queen of Cups here. So beautiful Cancer energy coming in, and the Queen of Cups, everything is heart-centered with the Queen of Cups. It's about doing things from a space of love. It's about creating space for more opportunity, more people to come into her energetic field, if you will, that resonates with her heart, knowing that she's doing the right things with the right people. The outcome is going to be positive for her. Very intuitive, very psychic for some of you. So what I love about this for you is here you have, this air energy of the communication. Your mind is very focused on, I know the direction, I know the way to go. I'm going to cut through anything that doesn't help me transform and grow. And so you've got that. And then you have this beautiful Queen of Cups, which is very, like I said, heart-centered, intuitive, knowing when the change is right for you and going with that change versus the ones that aren't right for you and taking a step back. A lot of intuitive psychic information coming in for you, Taurus. I think a lot of you have spent some time doing some serious work, which is beautiful. So many people in the collective have. They've realized that the way things have been has been way too difficult. Seven of Wands, Leo energy. Yeah, and just as I say that, this is about fending off, the stuff that comes at you and you're like, where the heck is that coming from? What's next? Why do I have to keep dealing with this stuff? Why does this keep coming at me? Why do I have to keep the problems, the issues, the challenges at bay? Why do I have to continually push away the people who come to me, as, hey, I'm this person. And then after I get to know them, they turn out to be something that isn't right for me in any way, shape, or form. Why am I in these situations in a job where it seems great, I'm super excited, and then the reality comes through and it's like another dead-end situation where I'm fending for myself. So moving away from that, because the card that followed that is the Fool. So this is Uranus energy about changing things up, disruption. Now, Uranus is direct. What happens when Uranus is direct? It's like a great awakening. It wakes us up, right? We see beyond the current situation. We start to realize that we can make changes, powerful moves that changes our trajectory. It changes our outcome. It brings us blessings. And you've got the King and Queen here, lots of blessings, right? Because you're heart-centered and your mind is in alignment. So it's kind of like this perfect alignment, mind, heart, soul. So beautiful energy coming in saying, yeah, follow your gut here. Go forward with what you think is right for you. Take chances. Don't get mired down in the past. Don't get mired down in the former struggles. Okay? Your strategy should be looking forward and only forward. Okay? It's going to be really important for you. All right, let's see what else we have for you, Taurus. So very positive cards, really supporting you. If you're thinking about something different, trying something different, moving someplace different, recreating yourself, right? Kind of like this rebirth is happening for you in 2022. Know that this is the right path for you and the energy supports you. All right, let's see what else we have for you, Taurus. Okay, first card that flipped out here for you is Aquarius, more air energy, the radical. So we just had the Aquarian new moon yesterday. Just had the Aquarian new moon, and it is all about changing it up, being that free spirit. Don't get caught up in the way things have been done in the past. Don't be afraid to speak your truth, sing your own tune, do your own thing, think outside the box. People might think you're radical. People might think you're reckless. People might think you're being ridiculous. You can't support yourself that way. You can't leave that relationship. You can't go off on your own. And that's just not the case. So you have all this energy around you saying to go forward in a way because so much is supporting you to do things differently and have a really positive outcome. And the other card you got is Sagittarius, so that fire energy, the Voyager. So yeah, having that inspiration, having that fire to push you forward, to see things in a way that's like just boundless, right? Just knowing that it's going to be possible. And if you take a step forward and maybe that's not exactly right, you're like, no big deal. I'm going to step to the right. I'm going to step to the left, but I'm going to keep going because I know there's something out there for me that's going to make me happy. That's going to make me feel like, you know what, this is where I've been meant to be this entire time. And some of you are really going to do it on your own, and you're just not going to take no for an answer. You know, Taurus, you have beautiful energy. You're doers. You're very fixated on this is what I want, and you're methodical in what you do. So this is great because you've got such a nice blend of all the elements. We've got a lot of air, fire, water, and of course earth. Let's see what else we have for Taurus. Yeah, flexibility. You need to be flexible. And that all that means is don't get too attached to what you think the outcome is. So if it's a career that you're looking for, a job you're looking for, a way to do something that you think like it's something that I really want to do, I've always wanted to do, or you've had this inspiration, don't get so caught up in maybe how it happens, just that it happens. So, you know, God, universe, whomever you speak to, resonate with, I'd like this or something better. And I say that all the time because when we get really caught up in like the how and the steps, sometimes we lose focus of what it is that we're intending, what it is that we're trying to bring to us. It doesn't matter so much as the how. It just matters about getting there. So stay flexible. Now let's see what else we have for you, Taurus. Whoa. All right, well, those all flew out, but in a big hot mess. So maybe things in life have been messy, but this is your card, patience, number 25. So you got flexibility and you got patience. Lasting change that isn't just momentarily in your life, but something that's lasting, that resonates with who you are, that makes you feel happy and fulfilled. Green is all about your heart. That kind of change does take some time, so we need to be patient. And I know that when we're excited about making a change and we're enthusiastic about the things that we have in our minds about doing that, we get impatient. So, you know, if some of you are going to go on one of the social platforms and you're looking at it and you're like, I'm not getting the followers that so-and-so got that started at the same time as me, or I'm not getting the likes, or I'm not, however you would look at that, right? I'm not getting things going viral. When we compare ourselves to everyone else, all it does is take the happiness and the joy away from what we're doing. So don't do that. Everything is divinely timed. That's part of the flexibility, and then being patient. Clouds, temporary problems. So that just goes into what I say. If there's a hiccup in it, don't get caught up in the, oh my gosh, I can't do this. It's not going to work out. I picked the wrong thing. You'll be playing a different role. Yeah, you're going to be making different changes in your life, changes that are positive, changes that are going to make a difference in the way you experience life, in your abundance, in your happiness, in your self-esteem about what you do. Period of prosperity and abundance. just as I said, abundance and basket, recognition and reward for merit. So very positive, beautiful energy coming to you, Taurus. Here's the thing that's important. You have to trust and you have to have faith in yourself and in the universe. So stay, in this full energy, but open-hearted so that you can trust the guidance that you're getting and what you're resonating with in your heart and in your soul. Okay, you've got this number 11, soul path. You're on the right path. So trust that, okay? All right, so that's what I have for you. If there's something that you like or some aspect that resonates or makes sense, please like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that. As you go forward, I wish you many blessings, much love, and lots of peace. Namaste.